This morning on First News, a mass shooting overnight leaves 1 dead and 4 injured. WANE 15's Natalie Clydesdale is at the scene to give us an update.
And some scattered showers to start off our Saturday morning, but the heat remains. I'll let you know if there's any humidity associated with it for the weekend in your exclusive 10-day forecast.
Plus, Indiana passed 3 laws to help out kids in the foster systems. Details on what those laws say. And colleges in Indiana are requiring the vaccine before the fall semester. What schools in our area will be requiring? First News Saturday starts right now.
You're watching local coverage you can count on. This is WANE 15 First News Weekend.
We start the show today with some breaking news. 1 person is dead and 4 are injured after a mass shooting that happened on the city's southeast side early this morning. It's Saturday, May 22nd. Thanks for starting your morning with us. I'm Brianne Boswell. WANE 15's Natalie Clydesdale has been at the scene all morning and joins us live there now with more. Natalie?
Good morning, Brianne. I'm at the Villages of Hannah apartment complex, and it's a much quieter scene than it was a few hours ago. Right now, we just have a few police officers and detectives still investigating and gathering evidence, but they were called here at about 12:40 this morning on reports of multiple gunshots being fired. And when they got to the scene, the shots were still being fired. Now, this all happened in this parking lot behind me. Police tell me that 3 victims were struck by stray bullets in this apartment complex over here, and that 2 victims were struck in this building over here. Now, all of the victims have been taken to local area hospitals where 1 of the victims died. 1 is currently in critical condition, and the other 3 have non-life-threatening injuries. The ages and genders of the victims are still unknown. At this point, no one has been taken into custody. Police say that when they arrived here that the suspect ran away, and they believe that there are multiple shooters. I've been out here since about 2 o'clock this morning, and detectives have spent hours gathering evidence and taking pictures of the scene. Police are also using surveillance video to try to get an idea of who the shooters are.
And then once they're able to start piecing together maybe a motive, what led to the disturbance, and looking, reviewing all the surveillance footage and piecing together kind of who was here, they'll be looking at surveillance footage, even from surrounding buildings, surrounding this part of town, to see if any vehicles stick out or anything like that, and just trying to figure out who's responsible for this.
Police are asking anyone with information to call the Fort Wayne Police Department or submit a tip through Crime Stoppers. Police tell me that they'll release the name of the victim who died once they feel it's appropriate and the family is notified. I'll continue to be at the scene all morning, and I will provide any updates as soon as we get them. Reporting live from Southeast Fort Wayne, Natalie Clydesdale, WANE 15 News.
Thank you, Natalie, for that live report. Now, Adam has a look at our weather, and I have to say things have certainly been warming up this week.
Yeah, it was a very toasty end of the week, and that's going to continue into this weekend with temperatures staying in the 80s. We'll start to mix in some rain chances, though, even as early as this morning with overcast conditions right now out of Country Heritage in Legato. You can see the time lapse there, overcast skies, but the clouds will decrease as the morning goes along, and by the late afternoon, seeing mostly sunny skies. You can see on satellite and radar some of those showers that I'm talking about. They're mainly going to be from Fort Wayne off to the north for the best chances for the morning hours today. As the afternoon gets here, we'll start to see some of that clearing, but you can see some of that rain that's moving through parts of LaGrange County. That'll continue to move off towards the east as the morning goes along. Current temperature sitting at 63 in Defiance, also in Fort Wayne, 65 in Bryan, 61 in Angola and in Auburn, 64 in Van Wert, while it's 60 degrees in Hartford City and in Marion, and 62 in Columbia City. Our hourly planner has those temperatures again climbing into the mid-80s, 84 degrees by 5 o'clock. Notice those cloudy skies becoming partly cloudy by the mid-afternoon and mostly sunny by the late afternoon and evening hours. But we do have rain chances we're tracking today, Sunday, and even as we get into the start of the work week, Monday and Wednesday, both right now looking at 30% chances. We'll have the timing on all the rain chances for the remainder of the weekend coming up in about 5 minutes.
Thank you for that, Adam. Lemonade Day is today, and to celebrate, kids are learning the basics of entrepreneurship. The goal is simple: create and successfully manage your own lemonade stand. Kids and families are challenged to come up with creative ways to make their businesses stand out from the competition. The best sellers in certain counties could also earn some prizes like cash or even a new bike. There's no cost to register. A registration link and more information on this event are available on WANE.com. If you're on the job hunt, Forge Industrial Staffing is having a job fair today. The organization staffs employees for manufacturing and warehouse suppliers. Over 100 positions are available around Fort Wayne. Benefits include paid holidays and vacations, health insurance, and more. There will be open interviews and on-the-spot hiring. Be sure to bring a proper ID with you. The job fair is today from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 5618 Coldwater Road. Kroger is also hiring and will have a job fair this weekend. Full-time and part-time positions are available. Some of them include cashiers, retail clerks, meat cutters, and pharmaceutical positions. The store plans to be fully staffed for this summer. The job fair will take place at all Kroger locations from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. today. A full list of positions are on Wayne.com. The Fort Wayne community is giving back. Clothing Swap Fort Wayne is hosting a clothing drive this morning. All the clothes came from this year and last year's donations. They are all free, no purchases necessary. The clothing swap is from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. today outside Fancy and Staple. The organization asks shoppers to wear masks and bring a reusable shopping bag to store the goods. St. Joe Community Church will distribute food boxes this morning. Cars will line up in front of the church. Volunteers will label the cars according to the number of people in a family and pack the boxes inside. Each family can receive up to 3 boxes, all for free. Distribution starts at about 8:30 at the church right off of North Anthony Boulevard. May is National Foster Care Month, and thousands of children in Indiana are in need of warm and loving homes. Foster parents are needed now more than ever. These temporary parents play a critical role in helping give children in the foster care systems a stable and loving home. Wayne 15 sat down with the current foster parents who say fostering has changed their lives.
That, oh, I can never do what you do, be a foster parent, because I would get too attached. I would get too connected. My heart would break if they had to leave. And I keep saying, like, if your heart doesn't break when they leave, then you're not doing it right.
We are not saints. Foster parents are just people. These kids do not need saints. They need people who care. They need people who will love them.
If you're curious about becoming a foster parent, we have what you need to know right now on Wayne.com. About 25% of aged out foster kids end up in the justice system or homeless. Indiana passed 3 laws this year to help them out. One allows former foster kids older than 23 to stay in the system longer and receive state benefits during a declared state of emergency like the COVID-19 pandemic. Another gives 2 former foster children a seat on the commission to improve the status of children in Indiana. And the third will improve communication between the Department of Child Services and General Assembly by creating an annual report from child care agencies that place foster kids. Lawmakers also created a tax credit for people who donate to foster-related nonprofits. Adam, I've been waiting for these temperatures to start rising, and you finally have done it.
Yes.
This is the week.
And we're continuing to see the mild temperatures for this weekend, still well above average. We're supposed to be down in the low to mid 70s. Today we're going to again be into the 80s. A good morning and afternoon to get out and walk the dog. You may see a few showers early on in the morning. By the time we get into the afternoon, though, drying out and clearing out with mostly sunny skies by 5 o'clock, and those temperatures up to 84 degrees. We'll talk about how long the 80s stick around next.